Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. I know exactly where I want to go. However, the thing is, I'm a little bit rattled. Yeah, I am. I'm a little bit rattled. And see, I have no issues, no problems with updates and updating and making sure the software and making sure everything is up to snuff, up to par, and humming like a bird. Hummingbird to be specific. Hummingbird to be specific. I have no issues with that. The only problem, or one of the main problems and the main issues that I do have, these updates break everything else. It's like, I understand. I know there should be some beta testing going on, some betas doing a testing, some testing with some betas and all that and what have you. But it seems as though, I don't know if they are really doing their job or doing what they need to do. In other words, when the new stuff come out that I think has been tested by the peeps before they put it out there, but it breaks everything else. It's like, are you not testing the software to make sure that it isn't conflicting with other things that will use this? Because sharing is caring. And if it's not giving a proper handshake, and if it's not going along to get along, and if it's not doing absolutely everything within its power to make sure that things are going smoothly, things are operating smoothly, then what is the purpose? Sure, you want us to stay up to date. Sure, staying up to date, make sure that some bad actors don't do some nefarious things. However, doing the updates, when doing the updates comes down to, okay, if I do this, this is going to break almost everything. For how many days? I don't know. But guess what? I'm safe from the bad actors, but I'm not even safe for myself because I can't even use what I want to use. So if I can't use and if I can't do what I want to do, bad actors can't either. So it's like we're cutting off our nose despite our face. Sure, the updates are cool and great and protect us in the long run. But if we can't even do what we normally been doing previous, and now it's extremely hard and difficult to just do the bare minimum, what's the point? What is the point? And I think that these peeps, companies, technicians, and everybody that deals with updates on a regular, a serious questions need to be asked. A serious question. They need to be held accountable for this. There's got to be some testing that's going involved. How do you know that this is needed? Okay, there was a bug or there was a loophole that bad actors can get involved, or bad actors can do what they do and do the bad things. I get that. I understand that. I support that. I support the goodness and bad actors not doing bad and nefarious things. But simultaneously, we need to be able to just do what we normally been doing without any hiccups, without any delays, without any suffering. Because then you got us thinking the risk reward factor. Sure, the bad actors are bad, but at least I can still operate. Am I willing to take that chance? Am I willing to take that risk to have bad actors act upon me? But I can still use the program. I can still use the software. I can still do what I need to do and everything that I need to get done. They ain't stopping me from that. Not yet. It's a possibility. I can calculate out the math and the equations to try to figure it out, but I know it's not a coin flip. But one thing I can say as a matter of fact, with new updates come new bugs, and with new bugs, things become unusable or not usable, period. And this hasn't been something that just happened once or twice. You can go back and check the historical documents. You can go back and check the records. I have pointed this out on many different occasions. And it seems it's almost like clockwork now. You can guarantee with a new update, bugs will get introduced. Some of them are more treacherous than others. Others are more heartfelt than others. The constant bugs. And I like to ponder. I like to think. And this is definitely something that keeps me up at night because it makes me torn. It makes me tear myself apart. I would pull out my hair, but I shave it off so I don't have to pull it out. I shave it off so I don't have to pull it out. But this is definitely one of them occasions where I just be pulling. I just be tugging. Definitely not. I repeat, definitely not. Singing, dancing, doing what it do, making my chest pop. Cause this is sadness. This is sadness. And I would think at some point, after so many years, after so many attempts, after trying to get this down to a science, why not just beta test? Why not just allow peeps to pick and choose, or to see if it will work properly with stuff that's already there? There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way, and it's getting worse. And it shouldn't be getting worse. And it shouldn't have to pick consumers, people, me, and no, I'm not a voice of them. I'm just sharing because sharing is caring, and hopefully somebody can feel the same way. If not, that's cool. It's all right. I ain't worried. But it should be getting better. It should be getting more efficient. It shouldn't be, okay, new software, more bugs than ever before. It should be new software, new updates, the newness, but little to limited to minimum bugs introduced. Why isn't it going that direction? Why aren't we trending in that direction when it comes to this? Instead, we are going the opposite way. Instead, we are going down the path of destruction. Instead, you are making peeps actively think, I don't know if the nefarious actor is going to be after me. I ain't that important, am I? I ain't that important. I can take that risk. I can take that chance because I know the other one, I'm more likely than not guaranteed to have bugs. I'm more likely than not to be put in a position where I need something to work when it should and it don't. And now I'm at the whims of trying to figure out when this will work. Can I go back? Can I revert to the previous edition? Can I revert to the previous software before the update? Maybe. Depends. More often than not, no. So then you get some of us who, if we do update, we update extremely late in the process, but it doesn't matter because doing it late, you're still going to get them. You're just going to get it later on. Hopefully it's a update to the update to the update to the update, and all of the bugs that they introduced, they done squashed about 60% of them. So now you can at least function, not properly, but at least function. And I'm saying all this because there was definitely multiple updates that I went ahead and did. And after the updates, about 95%, and no, I'm not using hyperbole. I wish I would. I wish I was. I wish that was the case, because I wouldn't have to deal with this. And as you can hear in my voice, and as you probably can see or imagine on my face, I ain't too happy about it. I'm not. And it's definitely not a rant. This is just a friendly reminder. Definitely not a rant. This is definitely a friendly reminder. So about 95% of the stuff that I update don't work. There's a problem. There's an issue. And I try to wait it out as long as possible. But still, waiting just means that I'm going to deal with this a little bit later in the process. But what isn't mistaken, I will be dealing with this. I will encounter this trouble, this messiness, this issue that should be trending in the other direction, should be getting better, should be getting more efficient, should be increasing efficiency, increasing production, making things a little bit more better or simpler. I like more better, but simpler, it works the same. I gave you choices. You pick, you choose. I'm just the narrator. I'm just the narrator. So I'm definitely getting to the point. I'm going to have to just decide on how many bad actors know about this. Why would bad actors target me? And if they do I have enough backups to the backups to the backups to survive the bad actors when they put their hands on me? Not literally, peeps. Not literally. Figuratively speaking. When they put their hands on me, when they touch me. And that's something that is keeping me up at night. That is something that I'm pondering away. That is something that just got me waking up sometime in cold sweats. And then it was a dream. It was all a dream. Then I realized it ain't a dream. This is real life. This is IRL. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, but I should. It is nothing. Or there is something I can do about it. There are just no good options. There are no good options, no good choices. The only thing that's consistent is I'm going to have to pick one or the other, or not deal with technology, period, or not deal with stuff that have to get updated, period. But then that kind of defeats the purpose of having things that make you more efficient, things that make you better. Then it kind of defeats the purpose. It does. But also having something that doesn't work when it's supposed to, it just works when it just don't. And the only reason it don't, because you're trying to outsmart the outsmarters. You're trying to outsmart the outsmarters. They're going to always be a couple steps ahead, a few steps ahead. That's how it works. That's how it is. But that doesn't mean you have to cut off your nose to spite your face. That doesn't mean that you have to just continuously to break the system, to break the path, to break everything, just so you and the nefarious actors cannot have something. Okay, how about you stop being that way and let somebody have something? Either you have it or let them have it. Because if nobody has it, why doesn't it exist, period? It's just a heavy paper weight. And if it's in the virtual world, it's just an idea that you thought about and then forgot. an idea that you thought about and forgot. You know them ideas. Oh, that was amazing. That was a good idea. That was going to bring so much goodness and do so much for the world. But what was it? What is it? I do not recall. I do not remember. And if that's the case, then why even bother? Why even bother? Serious question. Serious questions. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at extra.vdgsports.com. That is extra.vdgsports.com. This episode is not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, all things Vince. There's a YouTube as well. VDG Sports is the YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you may, comment if you must. Just do it. Just do it. Thank you once again. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what time it is? It's time to go. You ain't got to leave here, but I am. Peace out. No. That was way too close for comfort.